Hi everyone, my name is Melissa van Dijk, and in today's video I want to talk about the idea that skin can get used to skincare products and what's actually happening when it feels like something has stopped working. This usually comes up when you've been using a product for a while and it seemed very effective at first, but over time the results feel less noticeable or the skin starts reacting differently. And online you will often see explanations saying that skin adapts to products, builds tolerance, or stops responding to certain ingredients. And that can make it sound like your skin has learned how to block the product, or that the ingredient itself has stopped doing anything. But that's not really how skin works. Skin doesn't become immune to skincare ingredients, and products don't suddenly stop working because the skin has adapted in an active way. What usually happens is that your skin reaches a point where it has already gotten most of the benefit that a product can realistically give. Early on, changes tend to be very noticeable because your skin is adjusting to something new. But once those changes have happened, there's simply less left to change. So the effect doesn't disappear, it just becomes less obvious. At the same time, your skin itself is always changing. Your barrier strength can change, your sensitivity can change. Stress, hormones, weather, diet, and age, all of them influence how your skin responds over time. So a product can feel less effective or more irritating or just different even if it's doing the same thing biologically as before. And I think that this is where a lot of the confusion comes in. Because when the results don't feel as noticeable anymore or the skin starts reacting differently, it's often described as the skin is getting used to the product. But what's really changing is the balance between benefit and stress. For some skin, that balance stays comfortable long term and the product continues to fit well. For other skin, the same ongoing signal can slowly become too much. Not because the product stopped working, but because the skin's needs have shifted. So when it feels like your skin has gotten used to a product, what you're usually noticing is that your skin has reached a more stable state, or that it doesn't need the same level of stimulation anymore. And that distinction matters, because it changes how you think about what to do next. So instead of assuming you need something stronger or that you need to constantly switch products, it's often more helpful to ask whether this product still fits what your skin needs right now. Because skincare works best when it supports the skin in a way that can be maintained comfortably, not when it keeps trying to create more change or ask the skin to do more than its current state allows. I hope that this helped clarify that. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!